The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
For 8 years, this Prime Minister is not worth the cost of housing, which has doubled. Now we see that there's been a 63% increase in the number of Canadians who are going to alternative lenders to get mortgages because they can no longer get approved by the main banks. That means interest rates as high as 15% per year. We haven't seen those types of rates since the last Trudeau was in power. Will the Prime Minister reverse his inflationary spending in the upcoming fall economic update so we can bring down interest rates and our Canadian people can keep their homes?
Mr. Speaker, it's important that you understand that the honourable member's plan to actually have more homes built seems to be to cut funding to build those homes. I was in Brampton last week where we announced $114 million that's going to help Brampton build more than 24,000 homes over the next decade. He plans to cut it. When it comes to getting more homes built, we're removing the GST on new apartments in this country. He plans to put it back on. Mr. Speaker, we're going to continue to make the investments necessary. We agree that there are people struggling. The difference between us is we have a solution to the problem.
Today we learned that 1/3 of restaurants are losing money. That leaves them three choices: shut down, cut wages, or raise prices on Canadians. Will the government reverse the carbon taxes and the inflationary increases to interest rates that are forcing our restaurants to go under and costing waitresses and servers their jobs?
Mr. Speaker, as a former small business owner myself, I know that small businesses are the backbone of these communities. And as a small business owner, I'm glad the Conservatives are not in charge. Small businesses wouldn't be saving $1 billion in credit card transaction fees. Women entrepreneurs would not have $7 billion of investment through our women entrepreneurship strategy, nor the $10 a day childcare that has put more women into the workforce. Conservatives have been voting against these efforts to support small businesses, including women entrepreneurs, and they are not worth the risk.
The honourable member from Hastings, Lennox-Haddington.
Canada is an agricultural powerhouse. It is something that farmers of Eastern Ontario and across Canada are all very proud of. After 8 years, this Liberal NDP government's fanatical pursuit of failed, ideologically driven economic policy is crushing Canadian farmers, and too many families can't even afford nutrition food. The reality is, this Prime Minister is not worth the cost. So, Mr. Speaker, when will this morally and politically bankrupt government wake up and stop punishing farmers with inflation-inducing carbon tax?
Mr. Speaker, if Conservatives really cared about grocery prices, then why aren't they supporting our Affordability Act in this House? They've stated repeatedly over and over again that they're going to vote against measures that will increase competition and bring down food prices for Canadians. Are they to expect us to believe that common sense means working against the interests of Canadians? We're fighting for affordability for Canadians every step of the way. The Conservatives should get on side and support our Affordability Act.